do a plan with me. So really quick, I'm gonna zoom out. I budgeted my paycheck for $15.50. I do take out partial rent, which is $3.50. Also, my portion of the lights, which is $100. My Geico for my car insurance, my American Express minimum payment, my FiOS bill, and then my Citizens one for my phone. So all of those bills come up to $803. And if I take the $15.50 and I subtract, that looks better. All right, so if I take the $15.50 and I subtract the $803, I'm left with $747. So then we'll move this up. So I take the $747. My portion of the food for this 2 weeks is $150. House is gonna be $50. Personal $75. Fun and family $75. Gas $40 and miscellaneous $25. That comes up to $415. So I'm left with $332. So then I'll come over here with my $332 that's left, and I have a car maintenance fund. So I am gonna eventually need brakes. Front brakes, I think they said total like $500 for like, I guess all the work that goes with it. So I'm starting for that. It did just pass inspection, but they said probably next year inspection time I'm gonna need brakes. So I'm saving for that. Technology fund, $27. All 4 birthdays. So my boyfriend, mine, and my 2 girls, their birthdays, I'm just putting the $27. The $27 for them also covers like if they need their school stuff or whatever, it'll fall in theirs. A $25 account buffer to build my buffer up. I want my buffer to be $500, and then a $25 savings, which is gonna be my personal like quick emergency fund. So that is $212. So I'm left with $120. And then American Express and Apple Card, which are my 2 debts that I'm working on. Most of it's gonna go to American Express because that's the biggest balance. And then I'm gonna put 30 towards the Apple Card, so it's $120. So that's a quick overview of what the budget itself actually looks like. So now let's put in some real numbers. So this check was $17.88 and 61 cents. Now, if you've watched my other video, you know that right now this month my check is a little crazy. Next check should be what we're really expecting my monthly checks to look like. We're gonna go ahead and stay there. I also will receive the IRS tax credit on the 15th, which is next week. I'm not gonna make a budget video for that, but I will receive that extra $500, and it's just gonna go into savings. So 1788.61. So I figured while we're doing these budgeting videos, since I'm starting from scratch and it's a brand new YouTube channel, I do want to like find topics to talk about. So I figured today's topic is gonna be on an account buffer. Someone who has never created an account buffer, why it would be good for you, and then like just my opinions. I'm no financial expert by any means, but you know, this may help somebody who's starting off as well. So for me, I want to build my account buffer to $500. That account buffer will be, so I budget $100 for lights, but let's say, so that's $200 between the both of us. Let's say for whatever reason this month my light bill is $230 because we're going into the winter months and the heat has been on and it's higher than it's supposed to be. The extra $15 that would be my portion would come from the account buffer, and then I would just replace the account buffer. So that's kind of why I want to start building the account buffer. You'll see it over here, which I probably should not have it as a sinking fund, and I should probably have it over here as a portion of the bills. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the account buffer over here, and I'm gonna write that over here. So my account buffer, and it doesn't have a date that it needs to be. I didn't put anything in this category, but it's gonna be $25. So yeah, if you have an account buffer, what is your buffer limit? Have you even thought about having an account buffer for any time that your bills go over or an unexpected bill pops up that we forgot to budget from, and you can just pull it from your account budget so it doesn't, you know, mess up your actual budget. The light bill was $153.86. $153.86. Then over here I'm gonna do $77. Geico stays the same, $123.36. American Express, I'm gonna put the full $127. FiOS, I'm gonna put the $43, and Citizens one is $58.25. And then the account buffer is over here now. Let's add that up. $803.61. So I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna write $803.61. So now I'm gonna take the $1788.61, subtract the $803.61. I couldn't have made that more perfect if I wanted to, friends. $985. So let's write $985 as my leftover. So we're gonna come down here and we're gonna write $985, and for food it's gonna stay $150. Again, It is a family of 4. It is $150 from me every 2 weeks, and then $150 from him every 2 weeks. So we spend $150 a week. And then house is $50 from me every 2 weeks, $50 from him every 2 weeks. So it's $100 every 2 weeks. House for me is $50, $75 for personal, $75 for fun and family, and that could be fun or if the girls needed clothes. So like last paycheck, I used some of the family budget to go get like socks, which I should have used their sinking fund, but I am starting the sinking fund fresh, so that's why I used that for that. $40 for gas. I don't travel far for work, so $40 will hold me. It'll fill my tank up and hold me for the entire 2-week period unless I do extra traveling. So $415. So we're gonna take the $985, subtract the $415, and that is $570 that's left over. All right, so we're gonna come over here to the top and we're gonna write $570. So my car maintenance fund is $27. I do want to put $50 though, to try to start that. Technology fund, I am going to leave it at $27. So is all the birthdays / whatever we need from the account, so $27. And then my personal savings, I'm also gonna put in $50. All right, so let's do this. All right, $235. So $570 track $235 is gonna leave me with $335. Let's give American Express $100, Apple Card $85, and then we'll do the $335 subtract $185, and that's gonna leave us with $150. And then for the $150, we're gonna put this extra savings in account buffer. So if I can get that $500 in my buffer as fast as possible, that would be perfect. So $150 account buffer is $150. So my savings total extra is gonna be $150, and that's gonna be $0. Cool, friends. So this is what we're looking like for November 11th check. We're going to pay these up in bills. We're gonna pay this much for our envelopes. We're gonna look at sinking funds. I'm gonna put this much extra towards my debt, and I'm gonna put this in account buffer. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe for more videos like this. If you guys want to see cash stuffing videos, let me know. I can definitely do some cash stuffing videos. I love cash stuffing videos. Until next time, stay safe, guys, and have a great day.